FCC commissioners told to keep quiet about Obamaphone fraud. Come in, FCC Commissioner Ajit Pai. Would you explain what happened? How were you look, Obamaphone, the whole idea of 6 million free phones out there available to poor people, etc., etc. There was fraud in that system. You were told to keep quiet about it, and you're an FCC commissioner?
That's correct. On March 31st, the FCC, on a party line vote, voted to dramatically expand this program to cover internet access in addition to phone service. However, about a month before that, we were told about a very serious investigation involving a wireless carrier that had defrauded the American taxpayer of millions upon millions of dollars. We were also told that investigation, we learned about this fraud back in October of 2014, that investigation had wrapped up pretty much in the middle of 2015, but that we were not going to be able to say anything about it until April 1st at the very earliest. Conveniently, one day after we voted on that party line vote to expand the program.
It's just another story of burying bad news, hiding it from the public when there's an obvious problem going on. The next thing is, doesn't the administration want to offer highly subsidized internet connections for poorer people? What do you say about that?
That's basically where this program is going, without any sense of fiscal responsibility. And look, I think everybody agrees that we want broadband and other advanced communication services to be more affordable. But when the American taxpayers' hard-earned money is on the line, we need to be responsible about how we do that. And that's not the program we have today.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we are all paying for this in our own telephone bills. You see that little line at the bottom of the bill there? That goes towards the Obamaphone. That goes towards discounted internet service, I think.
Absolutely right. If you see a line that says universal service fee or something like that, that is the phone, that is a tax that pays for this and other programs. That tax has gone up 60% in the last 7 years alone, and that's before the FCC expanded this program. There's no telling how high that tax is going to go in the future.
How can we do anything about this?
Well, part of it is going to depend on a future FCC that is committed to fiscal responsibility and restraint. Part of it is Congress exercising oversight. Just yesterday, for example, the House Energy and Commerce Committee passed legislation to impose a budget. A remarkable step that is. But ultimately, it's going to be the American people weighing in with their elected officials and with agency officials like me to let them know, look, we want there to be accountability in this program.
What do you say to the argument that poor people need a phone and they need an internet connection if they're going to get out there in society and look for a job? They need this, and there's nothing wrong with a little subsidy. What do you say to that argument?
I'll be the first to say that it's critical, increasingly critical in the modern digital economy for all people, especially low-income Americans, rural Americans, and others, to have internet access. But the question is, how do we have a fiscally responsible program that gets us to that goal? And this program we have on the table is not that. We are wasting millions upon millions of dollars on people who, frankly, don't need the help in a lot of cases. And that kind of waste, fraud, and abuse has to end if there's going to be bipartisan political support for this program in the future.
Ajit Pai, direct and to the point, and we just love that. Thank you very much for joining us, so we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.